EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Lisa 24. Hey, Ginger, 10%.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. ETN once more. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 54 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
And they're going to get 2 more. He's got it. So that didn't take long. Quickly, 8-zip.
Ravens, nothing.
Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit them with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
180! 180!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Now Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
To throw is Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the
looking to throw. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
No, we changed. Hey, shut up.
They'll try and throw for it. Jackson going to keep it. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. And the Baltimore.
Jackson going to change things up a bit.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
You. Hey.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. On the up, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a 2-point try.
Ravens 14. Jaguars 8.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Want to quit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Jackson going to keep it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Yo.
Here's Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now it's Jackson.
At the 34-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Change it.
Throwing is Jackson. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Ravens 20, Jaguars 8. Loop to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hey, Ron.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
13, Luke.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
And the Jaguars first down.
Here we go.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On the red.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Jackson.
3. At the Jaguars 37.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 18. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That went into the hands of Flowers. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Yo. Finish it up. Report. 13.
Now Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Ravens 26, Jaguars 8. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ralph. Hey, Soko. Great job.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 37 yards. And the Ravens had 6 to their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very